What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing good today. A little bit of second channel vibes again this morning, so I came over here and wanted to post a little bit of an update video to the situation that caused me to make a video a couple of weeks ago about the house and the gunfire outside on the Wednesday evening, and my regrets, I guess you would say, about purchasing this particular property and where that's all going. So since then, things, I guess you'd say, it's calmed down somewhat. I haven't seen anybody firing any shots again, but I have heard it off in the distance. In fact, what was it? Sunday night? Yeah, Father's Day night, Sunday night at 11:30. I heard some pistols popping off, about 5 or 6 of them off in the distance, way up the street from my house. My house is way on the end where it intersects with another street, and I have the decent neighbors I talked about. We're all like in one little triangle here where the street intersects. So this was way up the road, up where the riffraff lives at. You know, I'm hesitant sometimes. Am I to call the cops out every time I hear a gunshot? I mean, it could be somebody doing target practice, but at 11:30, 11:45 on a Sunday night, it's probably unlikely. And, you know, if I lived somewhere else and, you know, some redneck was out in the woods and, you know, was firing off a shotgun, hunting or something like that, this wouldn't be a big deal. But in a residential area, we're firing guns off at all hours of the night. It's just fucking, it's crazy, because someone was killed in the neighborhood that I came from before I lived down here. When I moved from Simpsonville, someone died in that neighborhood a couple of years ago on a street way over on the other side of the neighborhood. I think it was a domestic type thing, but that was the only like incident of violence we ever had happen there. Now, a little kid actually drowned in the pond there in the neighborhood too. He was like a little autistic kid that had ran away from the school and he got through the woods, and he drowned in our pond down there. But that's, you know, that doesn't have anything to do with violence. That was just a random act of tragedy, I guess you would say. But this one, I don't know. I guess this is the calm before the storm, because the Looney Tune guy that I talked about in the video too was always out there screaming and hollering, and I haven't seen him in a few days. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe too hot out for him. I don't know. Probably not. He's probably just laying low and going to come out and harass us again some more. I don't know, guys. I've been looking at the interest rates on homes right now. They've gone up some more. It's up way over 6%. And I actually paid, or I didn't pay, but the interest rate on this house was like a 5% or a little over 5%, which is high to me, because the house that I bought, the first house I bought back in the year 2000, I think it was like a 2.5% interest rate or something. I mean, it was really low, but that was then. This is now. I'm not gonna move into something at 6% something interest rate. Well, I think when this war gets over with and some things get back to normal, they say it's getting over with now. They tell us that every day. I'm tired of hearing it. I want to see some real action on it. But I mean, at least the gas is dropping, so that's one positive thing. They said the Strait of Hormuz was getting closed again, so I was like, oh shit, here gas is going to go back up. But now they say peace talks are starting again, so it's not going up. I don't know. But the housing, I say all that to say that the interest rates are going to have to drop before I make any kind of move. But I am pretty solid in the camp of, I'm going to sell this house, get what I can out of it. Hopefully I can get out of it. I can get the asking price. I can get the same asking price as what I paid for it. That's my goal. I mean, I've made some improvements there. I've done a little bit of landscaping. I've planted some trees. I'm in the process of installing security cameras around. There's 4 security cameras. I actually bought them from Sam's the other day, and I'm going to install those as I get time. And so those would come with the house if I sold it, which they're not. I mean, it's not expensive equipment, but it is something. And then it's outfitted for a security system too. So we lock down like Fort Knox over here. There ain't nobody breaking in, or they ain't getting away with it if they do. But still, I look back at all this, and I'm like, I didn't deserve this. I really didn't. The relationship I was in kind of went south, and I'm still friends with my ex, but I don't think it's ever going to be what it was before, and I think I'm going to be here for the long haul by myself, or with my dog, or dogs as it goes. I mean, right now I'm keeping at times I keep my little small dogs, 2 that we had together, and right now they went back home last week on Saturday, so it's been 9 days, which makes me sad. And I may get another dog, another small dog, a pug, or a Boston Terrier, or something to keep my big dog Ziggy company, because he needs a companion during the day. So I'm thinking about doing that. But I also hate getting a new dog and having to be by itself all day long. And it's not really by itself, because it'll have him, but it'll have to stay in the crate, at least while it's small, to get crate trained. But that's down the road. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing that or not. I'm not even interested in. I got online. I don't know how it happened there. Really, it was kind of an organic deal. I started talking to some lady that lives like 3 hours away. But I'm not interested really. I don't guess right now. I don't think I'm really interested in dating someone, because I feel like once you get over 50, you're about cooked anyway, as far as that goes. And then also, dating somebody 3 hours away, that's not going to work. That ain't going to work out, because I don't even hardly have time for myself. I hardly have time to finish the projects I have around my house. Plus, I'm not bringing a woman to this house. And I'm not embarrassed of the way the house looks. The outside of it's really nice. The inside of the house is nice. I'm just embarrassed of the surrounding neighborhood. I really, really am. I have a good friend of mine who actually has a YouTube channel that lives in Anderson. That's lived here for a couple of years, and he's getting out. He's getting out because that's just too ghetto. Doesn't like it. And he doesn't live in a bad area, but I mean, it's just the surroundings. He's tired of it. He's pulling up stakes and moving closer to Greenville. Can't say that I blame him. If I was in the position to do it right now, I definitely would. But I don't have an endless supply of money, and I just can't pull up stakes like that. Plus, I'm gonna tell you, moving and working as many hours as I do, this experience was hair-raising enough. And I'm not gonna plan on moving my stuff myself this time anyway. I'm hiring guys to do it. And I moved everything. Like this past time, I moved it, and my son helped me, and my ex helped me with it too. We all kind of pitched in and moved all this stuff together. I'm definitely not moving it again myself. I'm gonna get some dudes out here, some of those college guys hauling stuff, or whatever they call that moving company. Swamp Rabbit Moving is actually one of the ones around here. But I don't know. I don't know how you would market selling the home, saying, yeah, I'm moving because I don't like the gunshots in the area. I don't know. Just tell them it's just I moved, job transferred me, something. They don't have to know why I'm moving anyway. but I'm definitely going to do that. But I'm not going to do it until it's the right move to make, until it makes the most sense. I'm not really going to do it. I'm not going to be in such a hurry to do this time. I will do my part here, in which I did not do my due diligence on researching the place, but I am going to do my part on not leaving until I'm able to get what I want out of this house, which may take a while. I mean, I may end up being stuck in here for a year, but as long as I can get out of it, the less worse for wear, I'll be good. It almost is depressing. It's almost depressing to live in a place that you don't really like, and I really hate that. You can't make $200,000 mistakes. That's just insane. Especially when you're 51 years old, you can make $200,000 mistakes, but you still need to be filling up a bag for retirement. I mean, my goodness. And I'm making decent money right now with what I'm doing, but my body is getting old. I'm getting tired. I didn't get up this morning until 5:30. I should have gotten up at 3:30. I don't know why I started doing it. I started laying in the bed with my phone, which is not a good idea. My phone should be in my bathroom plugged up. The alarm needs to go off in there to where I'm forced to get up and turn it off, and then I'll start getting ready. Instead, leave it in the bed with you. You turn it off, hit snooze, hit snooze, hit snooze, hit snooze. Before you know it, you're behind and you're late. Not a good idea. And I don't know why I ever started doing that. So I'm going to make sure that gets taken care of actually tonight. That phone is getting plugged up in that bedroom, and I'm not touching it when it's time to go to sleep, because I can't afford to get out here and get started late, which I can make these stops up on another day, or over the weekend. But who the heck wants to work late every Saturday? Now, when you're already working 6 days a week anyway, why make that sixth day a lot longer than it needs to be? It should that you work 6 days a week. The sixth day, to me, no matter what you do, to me, the sixth day should be like a half day. Yeah, because your body just can't handle it, and that's what I'm concerned about with this job. Is I'm making good money right now, enough to support myself, but I can't allow my body to start breaking down and not able to do what I was, because I won't be earning as much money if I give up stores or take a lesser route or something like that. That won't work for me either. So I've got to keep on pushing really hard for at least the next 10 years. Hope y'all like the food reviews I do on this channel. I put a lot into them. Well, I don't say I put a lot into them. I put as much into them as I can. It is hard to do those and fit them into the schedule with work too. I have to do them in the evening, and people got to understand I have one dog. It's me, one dog I have to go take care of, and take care of him. It's just, has to be fed, basically, and let out. And then when you get home, you just don't want to get back out and do anything else. So that's why I don't upload like a regular food content creator. It's maybe one time a week. I'm supposed to be able to be monetized on that channel now. I've reached the monetization threshold, but I'm still having a hard time figuring out how to monetize this second channel, because you have something called a Google AdSense account that's basically how you get paid. And it should be linked up to Carolina Jackpot Google AdSense account, which I've had for like almost 10 years, because that channel's been monetized for a long time. And I'm having problems getting those linked up. I've been watching some YouTube videos, and then I'll watch it and I'll get my laptop out and get ready to let's try to do this and fix this, and then all of a sudden, like thing I know, I'm asleep on the couch. It's like, but I want to be able to monetize this channel because I'm getting some good views on that food review content, and right now I'm leaving money on the table because they're not getting monetized like they should. So at any rate, guys, that's what's going on right now. I'm going to go in here and get this food line worked, because these taters aren't going to put themselves on the shelf, and they're not going to put themselves on that buy one get one free display for next week either. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I like getting on here and talking to you. It's kind of like I'm talking to a friend, like right across from me, but it's kind of a one-sided conversation. Anyway, I'll see y'all later, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching.